Welcome back to Exciting Europe.
The Pantheon, an architectural marvel that has stood the test of time, has witnessed the rise and fall of empires. Built nearly 2,000 years ago, its dome remained the world's largest for over a millennium. In this video, we'll explore its iconic dome and fascinating history. We'll cover everything you need to know for a successful visit, starting with the Pantheon Fountain and Egyptian obelisk, then moving on to the facade, portico, and entrance doors. Of course, we'll explore the iconic dome itself, discussing the ancient aspects of the Pantheon alongside the Catholic additions, such as chapels and tombs. Finally, we'll provide practical information like opening hours, how to get there, where to buy tickets, and the dress code. Stay tuned for one more video in our Rome's Iconic Landmarks series. Before entering the Pantheon, pause and observe its surroundings. Notice how it seems to rise from the earth. This isn't an illusion. The ground level has risen over time due to accumulated debris. Imagine the ancient Romans approaching the Pantheon at a much lower level. Now look up at the Pantheon's facade. Its current stark appearance, almost skeletal, speaks volumes. Time, weather, and looters have stripped away much of the original decoration. Finally, take in the Piazza della Rotonda. At its center stands a graceful fountain crowned with an Egyptian obelisk, a reminder that the piazza has always been a vibrant gathering place. Imagine the bustling crowds, market stalls, and lively conversations that once filled this space. The Pantheon and its piazza tell a story of transformation and resilience, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of daily life, and the enduring spirit of Rome. Before entering, appreciate the layers of history etched into the Pantheon's exterior and its surroundings.
The Pantheon Fountain, originally designed in 1575 by Giacomo della Porta, was commissioned by Pope Gregory XIII. In 1711, Pope Clement XI enhanced the fountain by adding the Makuteo obelisk, an ancient Egyptian obelisk from the 13th century BC reign of Ramesses II, originally from the Temple of Isis in Rome. A Latin inscription commemorates Clement XI edition. Clement XI, Supreme Pontiff, added this to the ornament of the fountain and forum in the year of salvation 1711, the 11th year of his pontificate. Clement XI's papal coat of arms, featuring a star and mountains, is displayed on the opposite side. Sculptures and dolphins adorn the fountain. Dolphins, a common motif in Baroque fountains, symbolize the sea, a source of life and abundance, and their energetic nature adds dynamism.
The first Pantheon, meaning dedicated to all the gods, was built way back in 27 BC by Marcus Agrippa, a close associate of Emperor Augustus. Sadly, fire destroyed Agrippa's Pantheon in 80 AD. A second attempt suffered the same fiery fate in 110 AD. But like a phoenix from the ashes, the Pantheon was reborn. Emperor Hadrian, a great builder and lover of architecture, stepped in. Between 118 and 125 AD, he completely reimagined the Pantheon. Hadrian replaced the rectangular design with the magnificent dome and rotunda we marvel at today. He also added the grand portico, reorienting the entrance. But in a gesture of respect for Agrippa, Hadrian kept the original inscription on the pediment, giving Agrippa credit for the building. Marcus Agrippa, son of Lucius, consul for the third time, had this building made. The Pantheon was later consecrated as a church in 609 AD, and dedicated to Santa Maria ad Martires. Pope Urban VIII, of the Barberini family, commissioned the famous artist Bernini to add 2 bell towers to the front of the Pantheon. Unfortunately, these additions were considered quite unsightly and were eventually removed in 1883. Urban also made the controversial decision to melt down the bronze ceiling of the portico, to create the baldacchino for St. Peter's Basilica and 80 cannons for Castel Sant'Angelo. This act was seen as vandalism by many and even prompted a satirical jab from the talking statue of Pasquino. What the barbarians did not do, the Barberini did.
The Pantheon's portico is a masterpiece of scale and detail. While it's usually a challenge to find some breathing room amidst the crowds, try to position yourself to appreciate its full grandeur. The portico stretches nearly 34 meters wide and 15.5 meters deep. Notice how the 16 towering columns, each a staggering 12.5 meters high, are not adorned with the typical fluting. These are unadorned monoliths of red and gray granite, their strength emphasized by the simple, massive forms. And look closely at the capitals, exquisitely carved Corinthian designs in white marble. You might even spot the papal coats of arms on a few, a reminder of restoration efforts centuries after the Pantheon's creation. The large bronze entrance doors, weighing 14 tons, are original to Hadrian's era. They are a rare survivor, as many Roman bronze artifacts were melted down to make weapons during the Middle Ages.
As you step into the Pantheon, one of ancient Rome's most remarkable and well-preserved monuments, prepare to be awestruck. Your gaze is immediately drawn upwards, captivated by the sheer scale and harmonious proportions of this architectural marvel. The building's height precisely matches the diameter of its dome, both measuring 43.3 meters, creating a perfect sphere within its walls. This ingenious design creates a sense of balance and harmony, enveloping you in a truly unique space. The dome itself is the largest masonry vault ever built, exceeding even the dome of St. Peter's Basilica. Its span, which contains no brick arches or vaults, begins at the level of the highest cornice seen on the outside of the building. To construct this massive dome, the Romans employed innovative techniques. A massive wooden framework was used to mold the distinctive coffers that adorn the dome's interior. These 5 rows of 28 coffers not only enhance the dome's beauty, but also contribute to its structural efficiency by reducing its overall weight. The concrete itself was poured in small amounts, allowing excess water to drain and prevent air bubbles from forming, resulting in an exceptionally strong and durable structure. At the dome's apex is the oculus, a 9-meter wide opening that connects the interior with the heavens. Sunlight streams through this aperture, illuminating the space and creating an ethereal atmosphere. It is said that the oculus served as a symbolic pathway for the prayers of worshippers to ascend to the gods. The use of light from the open oculus displays the genius of the architect. The Great Dome has 5 rows of coffers diminishing in size towards the center, and their intricate design contributes to the effect of space and light. They were probably originally ornamented with gilded bronze rosettes. The Pantheon's dome remained the largest in the world for over 1,000 years, until the construction of Florence's Duomo in the 15th century. Even then, the Pantheon's dome served as an inspiration for Brunelleschi's masterpiece, particularly its innovative construction without scaffolding. Over the centuries, countless architects, including renowned figures like Palladio and Canova, have come to admire and study this architectural gem. In 1925, restoration works were undertaken to repair cracks in the dome, ensuring that this magnificent structure continues to inspire awe and wonder for generations to come.
Getting ready for your exciting European adventure?
From charming cafes to historic landmarks, your adventure is calling. But before you go, gear up. Travel adapter and portable charger are essential. A good travel guide and secure anti-theft bag will keep your trip stress-free. Shop our recommendations below and get ready to explore Europe.
The Pantheon's remarkable survival can be largely attributed to a pivotal moment in history: its consecration as a Christian church in the year 609 AD. The Byzantine Emperor Phocas bestowed this remarkable gift upon the Church of Rome, and Pope Boniface IV eagerly seized the opportunity to transform this pagan temple into a Christian sanctuary. He meticulously removed all vestiges of the old gods and rededicated the building as the Basilica of Saint Mary and the Martyrs. To consecrate the space, the remains of countless anonymous martyrs were brought from the Roman catacombs and laid to rest within the Pantheon's walls. The interior is adorned with a series of chapels, each dedicated to a specific saint or religious theme. These chapels, added after the building's conversion to a church, offer intimate spaces for prayer and reflection.
In the chapel of the Annunciation, a magnificent fresco by Melozzo da Forlì awaits. This early Renaissance masterpiece showcases the artist's genius through its impeccable perspective, profound humanity, and immeasurable beauty. Melozzo, a pioneer of perspective and foreshortening, is celebrated for his harmonious compositions, lifelike figures, and masterful use of light and shadow. His artistry invites contemplation and reverence, adding another layer of richness to the Pantheon's multifaceted story. The tomb of Victor Emmanuel II honors the first king of a unified Italy. His grand tomb, inscribed Victor Emmanuel II, Father of the Homeland, is a reminder of his key role in the nation's unification in 1861. A lamp before the tomb also commemorates his son, Victor Emmanuel III, who died in exile. The Chapel of the Madonna of the Clemency houses a beautiful 15th century painting of the Madonna of Clemency. This Umbrian school artwork depicts the Virgin Mary and Child with saints, showcasing the style's serene beauty and devotional focus. The chapel's exposed brickwork also offers a glimpse into the Pantheon's construction.
The Chapel of the Choir, where a statue of Jupiter once stood, now features an 18th century altar with a mosaic ceiling and 19th century choir stalls. Above the altar, a silver sheet covers a replica of a venerated Madonna icon, a reminder of the Pantheon's consecration as a church. In the Chapel of the Crucifix, a 15th century cross hangs above the altar, but the real highlight is the exposed Roman brickwork, a testament to the builder's skill and ingenuity nearly 2,000 years ago. The Pantheon houses the tomb of the renowned Renaissance artist Raphael. It was Raphael's own wish to be buried in the Pantheon, a building he deeply admired. He was laid to rest here in 1520, becoming the first artist to receive this honor. His tomb is adorned with a sculpture of the Madonna and Child by his student Lorenzetto. The inscription reads, "Here lies Raphael, by whom nature feared to be outdone while he lived, and when he died, feared herself to die." These words capture the essence of Raphael's genius and the profound impact he had on the world of art. "Here lies Umberto I, King of Italy," proclaims the alabaster inscription on his tomb. Below, on another stone, reads the name of Margherita of Savoy, Queen of Italy. Umberto I's reign was marked by authoritarian policies, including a focus on colonial expansion and the suppression of growing popular movements. These actions tragically led to his assassination by an anarchist in Monza on July 29, 1900. Following a lavish funeral, he was laid to rest here in the Pantheon. This chapel, dedicated to Saint Joseph, features a beautiful mid-16th century sculpture by Vincenzo de Rossi. The artwork depicts the saint with the child Jesus, a theme further emphasized by the surrounding frescoes and reliefs. In 1542, the monk Desiderio da Segni, upon returning from a pilgrimage to the Holy Land, became the patron of this chapel. He placed sacred soil he had brought back beneath the floor, giving the chapel its unique name, Chapel of St. Joseph in the Holy Land. While the soaring dome and majestic walls of the Pantheon command our attention, it's important to remember the foundation upon which this architectural marvel stands. This seemingly simple element plays a crucial role in the Pantheon's overall design and enduring strength. The floor is a mosaic of circles and squares, crafted from 4 different types of stone. This combination of colors and textures creates a visually captivating surface that complements the grandeur of the surrounding architecture.
As we conclude our exploration of the Pantheon, remember this. You've just journeyed through nearly 2,000 years of history, art, and architecture. This incredible monument has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, served as a temple to pagan gods and a Christian sanctuary, and inspired generations with its enduring beauty and architectural genius. But the Pantheon is more than just a historical relic. It's a living testament to human ingenuity and creativity, a place where the past and present intertwine. So, the next time you find yourself in Rome, make sure to visit the Pantheon. Stand beneath its awe-inspiring dome, marvel at its intricate details, and feel the echoes of history whispering through its ancient walls.
To ensure a smooth and enjoyable experience at the Pantheon, here's a quick guide to opening hours, tickets, and dress code. The Pantheon is open all days from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. The entrance fee is €5 per person. You can purchase tickets online in advance, usually up to 60 days prior to your visit. Simply scan the QR code on your screen to be redirected to the official ticket website or click on the link in the description. If you do not have a ticket, you can buy one on site. There are 3 lines to enter. One for a kiosk to purchase the ticket with a credit or debit card, the second for purchasing the ticket with cash, and the third and fastest one for visitors with pre-purchased tickets. As the Pantheon is an active church, a respectful dress code is required. Both men and women should ensure their shoulders and knees are covered, and hats should be removed before entering. To avoid crowds, especially during peak season, try to arrive early in the morning. Photography is allowed, but be mindful of other visitors and avoid using flash. Remember to maintain a respectful level of silence, as the Pantheon is a place of worship.
And remember, this is just one of the many iconic landmarks that Rome has to offer. Stay tuned for more videos in our series, where we'll continue to uncover the secrets and stories of this captivating city. In the meantime, why not share your own experiences and thoughts about the Pantheon in the comments below? We'd love to hear from you.